What's up?
Oh, I'm just compiling all the top sports scores, news, and odds so I can make the very best bets.
Me too. BetOnline.ag.
Join today and receive your 50% welcome bonus at betonline.ag.
Kawhi is really the outtake. But you were about to say you listened to something. What'd you listen to?
No. Let's go to Kawhi. That's a better outtake. What are you talking about with Kawhi?
Where do you think he goes? Do you think it's all just Clippers? And I mean, there's enough money for the Celtics to get him, really. And the only reason nobody even thinks about it is because we already have this glut at the wing that you just described, right? But if you remember back a little bit, one thing that Wick said was there's a lot of intriguing conversations going on, in the back office. And this was before really the Kyrie thing was totally as pushed out there as it is right now, and I don't think Kawhi really was interested in Boston before. And that was maybe another deterrent for them, just besides the injury, to even trying to trade Jaylen Brown for him and yada, yada. But, there is cap space. And then at that point, maybe they make a different kind of move. Obviously, that means that, Kyrie's got to go. But the front runners are LA, and the Raptors. And a lot of people are predicting that he just winds back in Toronto because they won a championship. What's your take?
I don't think anyone knows anything about what Kawhi wants. So
Kawhi
I don't believe
is like
anybody.
A silent Kyrie, right? Like he just doesn't tell you anything. No, I just mean he's unpredictable. He's going to do whatever. He's unpredictable from the standpoint as he's going to do it, but he's just less vocal about his unpredictability. And so,
right. Well, he's not actively working against some members of the team or whatever weird leadership. It seems to be his leadership, his quiet leadership, was a plus in Toronto. I don't believe anybody knows anywhere where he's going. I think everyone's lying. I think he's keeping that close to the vest. I think it's between Toronto and Clippers. I think that's he doesn't want to go to the Lakers. I mean that's pretty clear. But he could go to the Clippers, be the star.
But he did. He did. I mean, the Lakers was what they were all talking about.
Yeah, but I don't think that was him. Yeah, but I don't think that was him, though. I don't think he wants to go to LA.
You think it was the machine?
Look, this whole Kyrie thing started with the machine, remember? This whole thing started when Anthony Davis's guy, who is Rich Paul, who is LeBron's guy, started, and the whole thing about, maybe Kyrie will come to LA and join AD and LeBron, and Brian Windhorst starts talking about it, and blah 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 blah. Crazy. So, do I think he'd look at Boston? I don't know. I don't know what the damage is of what people wanting to leave. I don't know if people are saying I don't want to deal with, Kyrie's put a bad taste in everyone's mouth. The Winning Plays pod, those guys were talking to, I guess it'll be Saturday or Friday. We're talking about why not KD? Why wouldn't KD look at Boston at this point? Maybe he has more trust in Boston's medical staff. Does he want to go to the Knicks? That seems kind of weird, and unless Kyrie has poisoned KD off of Boston, which is entirely possible. Maybe that's the answer to the solution. I don't know. It's just, I think you're right. There's them moving that space to me to get max space and potentially up to $38 million if they don't take, if they wipe off Rozier's money. You get $38 million. You don't make a move with Baines because you just want to get the space. I think you do it because you got a shot at somebody. And somebody who would cost max money. And to me, Nikola Vucevic is not the guy you spend that on. It's guys like Kawhi.
No, he just takes a small chunk if you cannot get it the Orlando to match, right? Because he's restricted. So
he's restricted. Right.
That's the issue there.
And they can go an extra year that Boston can't. So you got to go. You got to match.
Yeah, but you just described all the reasons why that wouldn't matter, right? Because you can go for that 10-year player. It's why would you take that money off the table? Because if you go for that full contract, You know what I mean? That extra year, then when you come out of that contract, this was your last one. So
Right.
I don't think that holds any value in that scenario. But even then, maybe it's KD. I agree with you. I think they're going to try to land somebody. But I don't think Kawhi is out of the realm of possibility. I really don't. I think it's something to kind of to consider as a possibility. That's how I'll say it.
Wow. That's surprising. I would not, but you never can tell. And just to like throw all this out at you, who's Kawhi's sponsor? New Balance. Whose name is on the Auerbach Center? New Balance. Whose headquarters is in Boston? New Balance. Maybe it means something, maybe it doesn't. Everyone's got some sort of shoe affiliation, so that doesn't mean Tatum is now going to Charlotte now that he's a Jordan Brand guy, but it's interesting. That's all it is.
Not to start rumors. I got nothing inside here. Just a little thought.
Hey, aggregate that. I always hear, what? Here's my little beef. Oh, aggregators will pick this up. You know what? They aggregate because you say stuff, and you say stuff because people listen to you, and they listen to you because you have news. Don't give me this, Brian Windhorst. Don't give me this, Bill Simmons, okay? I'm listening to your podcast because you have information. Give me your information. Don't get all upset. Oh, aggregators, bro. I better not say. Shut up. Windy, go away. So sick of that.
And in that vein, if you're still listening, you're welcome.
You're welcome.